Hello viewers, welcome to Daily Messages and Daily Cards for the 5th of September 2018. I've done something a little bit different today because I asked before I cast the cards what messages should I be bringing forth today? And I got very strongly from the universe that the message today is about peace and that peace comes from within. When I cast the cards, I kind of got an extended message here, which is in keeping with the central theme of today, which is peace, and that peace comes from within. We have the Three of Wands to begin the daily messages, which is all about teamwork and working together to create a legacy, I guess. To create the world that we want to live within. And then in the present position, I got the Five of Wands, which of course is about angst and fighting and bullying and abuse. In the future position, I got the Five of Shields, which of course is about being left out in the cold and about poverty, ill health, strife. And I thought, surely that's not the message today. Let's extend this a little bit because I don't see peace yet. And we got the Eight of Swords to clarify the Five of Shields, which is about again being, I guess, bound and restricted, and about I guess it's about fighting and not, I wouldn't say wars, but about, claiming your territory. But what does that lead to in the end? Again, I thought, well, this is when I'm not getting that central piece. This must be a narrative that I need to follow through. This in fighting, we're almost getting isolation. We're isolating ourselves from others. So then I shuffled again, and I said, well, what do we need to bear in mind for the future? What is the right way to go forward? And I drew the Eight of Shields, which of course is again leaving a legacy through hard work. So that led me to believe that, once we look at how we shouldn't be proceeding, how we shouldn't be, engaging in this bullying, in this abuse, it will only lead to negative outcomes, being left out in the cold, isolation, poverty, ill health, the things that come upon us at different times in life. And that perhaps that we should be looking at creating a better future, leaving a better legacy, creating now not only for ourselves but for future generations. And that in doing so, we end up becoming a team again. The Three of Cauldrons, we end up coming together and receiving again. So in this first card, we see the light of the universe coming down and giving us what we desire: the peace, the comfort, the good health. And it's very much about the individual, that peace does come from within. When we move to fighting, abuse, bullying, we end up in this way. And I think that the lessons globally at the moment is telling us that this indeed will be our future unless we come together. Work together, and create the present and the future that we need and want, which is a peaceful, collaborative, working in partnership, working hard to be in partnership with each other. And that brings us to, again, receiving what we need to receive. So although that's an extended daily message today, whether that's a situation you're involved in personally, or in your workplace, or in relationships around you, your partnerships, your romantic partnerships, or indeed on the bigger global stage, it is pointing to working together harmoniously to create the peaceful environment that we want, and that is that in turn then will allow us to receive rather than to lose and become isolated. It's almost like a self-isolation, a self-imprisonment, because we chose this instead of coming together to create something that would lead to that. So very much today's message is about peace, and the central message overlaying the message of peace is that peace comes from within. So that's our daily messages for the 5th of September 2018.